Fresh Beets. Feed your mind, body, and soul. So in 2011, I asked this of my Facebook community. To post a word or a few that is the first thing that comes to mind when you think of Lowell and food, music, and education. And on that very same day, I got 6 likes and 38 responses, so it seemed to be something that people wanted to talk about. And I posted this because Lowell is a place that I'm very proud to call my home. I grew up in Methuen, but I live here now. And food, music, and education, I feel, are the 3 most essential components which build community and are vital to the human experience. And so I wanted to know what my community already had to offer to bring people together. And these are some of the responses that I got. Now these larger ones are the ones that appeared most often. UML, the Folk Fest, WUML, Mill City Grows, and I'm going to admit my responses were a little biased because I'm in a band called the Party Band, so people threw that one up at me. But there are a couple of ones that were a little less notable. Actually, the Hess gas station over on South Campus was a place where people said they got food. But I wanted to map these areas onto the domains of food, music, and education, just to see what we already had. And as you notice, these are just some of the items that appeared on that graphic, but they mostly exist in just one of the domains. There's very little overlap. However, for food and music, Howell covers both of those bases. Food and education, Mill City Grows, and music and education, WUML. However, you notice that there's literally nothing in the middle. Of all of the things I asked of my Facebook community, nobody could think of one that united all 3 of those areas, except for the Lowell Folk Festival, which is a wonderful occasion. It happens every single year in the summer for a weekend, attracts thousands of people from all over the world for one weekend, and then it's gone. So what do we have in Lowell that lives here all year round that can be a permanent fixture in our community? And I wonder if there was something that united all 3 of these things. What would it look like? And so I say it would look something like this. And I've got to say I'm working with a graphic designer right now, so I don't need to do my own Microsoft Paint clip art, but it might look something like this. Fresh Beets food truck, and of course it would be purple. And of course it's going to serve local fresh produce. The clip did get that right, but it's going to be more than just a food truck. It's going to be a performance venue. So imagine like a Murphy bed style stage where it folds off literally from the back, and wherever the truck goes, wherever it parks, just like when you hear the ice cream man, there's music wherever the truck goes. So it's going to be a mobile venue, it's going to be able to move, but it's also going to be a destination in and of itself. There will be bands scheduled to perform there, students scheduled to perform there, so we can go to wherever you are in the community, but it will also be an attraction. So during my undergraduate years, I'm a graduate student now in community music, but when I was an undergrad, I studied community music and I studied music education here because I believe that all students, regardless of financial constraints, deserve equal access to music education. Oftentimes in an urban setting, kids don't have that opportunity. So we're going to offer a time exchange economy, where in exchange for a student's time either working on the truck, gigging on the truck, or farming with community partners to provide food for the truck, they can earn music lessons. Now the people who are employed by the truck are going to be music teachers, and they're also going to be people working on the truck to serve food, so that the students who see these teachers are also going to be seeing the same people all of the time, building a community in that way. So these are some of the partnerships that I've already connected with, and here's what they're saying. Mill City Grows, for example. I don't normally read this, but I don't know if you can see it in the back. This is awesome. Can't wait to start growing for you. These are partnerships I've already reached out with because I'm looking to just connect the dots of what already exists in this state. So follow the sight, smell, and sound. Fresh Beets can be found virtually anywhere. We're looking to keep it at UMass Lowell. I'd love to bring it downtown, to skate parks, but most importantly, on your street. This is deserving access to all parts of the community. At this stage, we're trying to start a mobile market. So the acquisition of the truck is going to be the most primary expense. After that, acquiring licenses, fees, and all of these things that go with it, initial cost of food. About $50,000 is probably going to be an accurate startup cost. And I'm not too nervous of that cost because I really am looking to make this my career and looking to make this my livelihood. With your support, music, food, and education can become a vehicle of change called Fresh Beets. Thank you.